Welcome into tomorrow's trip into yesterday with This Week in Tech History. I'm Dave Graveline. It was a busy week in space history with events like the creation of NASA and the first dune buggy ride on the moon. Chris has those and other key events from the tech world of yesterday. He starts off this week with a 19th century invention that, among other things, made it easier to send out that big stack of Christmas cards.
This week in 1893, commercial production of the addressograph, created by Joseph Smith Duncan, started in Chicago, Illinois. The addressograph was an early form of labeling system. In 1914 this week, the first transcontinental telephone service was inaugurated when two people held a conversation between New York and San Francisco. In 1925 this week, station 2XAG in Schenectady, New York, became the first radio station in the U.S. to broadcast with a 50,000-watt transmitter. The station, soon known as WGY Radio, could broadcast with 50,000 watts since it was owned by the General Electric Company, a company that knew a lot about watts. In 1958 this week, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed into law the National Aeronautics and Space Act, effectively creating NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This week in 1963, SYNCOM-2, the world's first geosynchronous satellite, was launched from Cape Canaveral on a Delta B booster. In 1971 this week, Apollo 15 astronauts David Scott and James Irwin became the first to ride in a lunar rover, often referred to as the moon buggy. Their first stop on their 5-mile journey at the rim of the Elbow crater was televised back to Earth to millions of viewers. And this week in 1998, Bell Atlantic and GTE announced a nearly $53 billion stock swap deal to create the second largest telephone company behind AT&T. The resulting megacorporation would later be named Verizon Communications. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA Berlin, the global innovation show for consumer tech and home appliances with a rich history all its own. Get more info on this massive annual event at ifa-berlin.com. Don't forget to get social with us. Stop by our website anytime at intotomorrow.com and comment on some of our many posts. You'll also find links to our pages at Facebook, Twitter, and more. We love it when you get social with us.
Don't forget our Ask Dave hotline is open anytime. If you've got a question or comment for us, a tip for our audience, or even some tech rage you want to share with us, call us anytime, 24/7. 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Check out our free apps too, if you haven't already. You can choose the audio option and submit your question that way, and get better prizes too. We love it when our audience participates with us, and we love sending out those prizes to those who do. I'm Dave Graveline. Until we meet back here next time, we'll catch you online and on the radio.
The resulting megacorporation would later be known